Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon me? Oh, okay. This is the regularly scheduled hearing of the Raynham Zoning Board of Appeals, November 30th, 2016. The proceedings are being transcribed and recorded to provide full and accurate minutes and to allow full participation of the clerk. The participating board members to my right, Aaron Stroney, to my left, Charles Carey. My name's Carl Verana. I'll be acting as the chair tonight. Would all those who, well, can we get the first matter? What's the first matter, Maureen?
It is 928 Sterling.
Public hearing notice, the Raynham Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Wednesday, November 30th, 2016, 7 p.m. at the Raynham Veterans Memorial Town Hall, 558 South Main Street, to consider petition number 928, Gregory and Kathy Sterling, Raynham, Mass. Request for special permit in accordance with Raynham zoning bylaws, section 7.4, specific uses allowed by special permit, to allow for an in-law apartment in a finished basement at 353 Finch Road, Assessor's Map 16, Lot 33-3, Raynham. Anyone wishing to be heard on this matter should appear at the time and place designated. Copy of the plan and application may be viewed in full at the Raynham Town Clerk's office during scheduled business hours. Raynham Board of Appeals, published in the Taunton Gazette on November 15th and November 22nd, 2016.
Thank you. Is there a list of abutters attached? And who signed that?
Butters are attached.
I can't read. Oh,
John Leddy.
I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you. Would all those who intend to give testimony with respect to this matter please rise? Hope somebody wants to present it. No? I got no takers. Anybody here on this petition? You are?
I'm Mr. Sterling, so I'm the one who's filing the petition.
Okay, you're here alone tonight?
Yeah.
Come on up.
I'm on the hot seat. Come on up to here. Okay.
Podium, please. Would you introduce yourself and present the reasons for granting this petition, sir?
Yeah, I'm Greg Sterling. I'm the owner for 353 Finch Road in Raynham, Massachusetts. I'm requesting permit for building an in-law apartment in my existing home. The permit is not altering the home exterior in any fashion. It's really just more framing, adding a basement and kitchenette area to the existing basement space. The area is for my in-laws. My father-in-law has Alzheimer's, and my mother-in-law is having difficulty caring for him, so we are furnishing a place for them to stay so we can care for the two of them.
Anything else you wish to add?
No, I don't think so.
Any
unless
questions
there's
from the board members?
Any questions for me?
Mr. Stroney?
None.
Mr. Carey?
No questions.
How large is the in-law?
It's about 730 square feet.
730 square feet?
Yep.
Tell me about the entrances and egress.
Entrance, so from the stairs from the first floor down, and then there's the house has a walkout basement, so there's a double slider.
Okay. And the total is 730 square feet?
Yep.
Okay. It's not visible at all from the outside then, right?
It is not.
Okay.
Not from the front. From the rear it would be,
Yeah,
where there's a walkout.
Do you have anything else, Mr. Carey?
No.
Do you have anything else, Mr. Stone?
Did you not?
Do you have anything else you wish to add, sir?
I do not.
Any other information you wish us to have?
I don't think there's anything else that would be relevant.
Okay. I would then declare the meeting closed. The board will go into executive session. All may remain, but none may speak. Oh, did we have some correspondence?
Just for the record, from the Board of Health.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Read it.
Okay, from David Flaherty, Tuesday, November 15th, 2016, 10:09 a.m. to Maureen McKinney, CC Robert Iafredi, Subject Board of Appeals hearing for 353 Finch Road. Maureen, thank you for sending us a copy of the public hearing notice for the above referenced property. In light of the fact that they have an on-site sewage disposal system, I will be requiring the applicant to have a Title V inspection report submitted to this office prior to signing any building permits. I thought you or the Board of Appeals would like to give them this information as they proceed forward. Thank you. Best regards, David Flaherty.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I think there's a follow-up, Maureen, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I was going to say, I think there was a follow-up to that, yes.
From Robert Iafredi, Tuesday, November 15th, 2016, 8:57 a.m. to Maureen McKinney, subject in-law apartments. Maureen, as the ZBA approves in-law apartments, I would ask if they could make it a condition of approval that the applicant must apply for all proper building permits and receive all inspections. Sometimes these applicants ignore the permitting process after they get the, quote, SP, end quote, from the ZBA. Thanks, Bob.
That's a good idea, and that's a good move. Something to add to our list.
Yes.
Anything else?
No.
All right. The board is in executive session. Do you have any comments on this, Aaron, or any problems?
No, I have no problems with this.
Charlie, any problems with
Neither do
this?
I. It seems pretty straightforward.
Okay, I don't either. Seems to comply with the rules and conditions that we have for a typical in-law apartment. Vote?
I motion to approve.
Second.
Yes, yes. We will go back into public session. The board has approved your petition. Anyone have any objections to the decision may file appeals to the Superior Court and file that appeal with the town clerk within 20 days of the filing of the board's decision with the town clerk. Thank you, best of luck. You're gonna sign those and give me more of these. Jeez. Yeah. All right, the next matter.
Public hearing notice, the Raynham Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Wednesday, November 30th, 2016, 7 PM at the Raynham Veterans Memorial Town Hall, 558 South Main Street, to consider petition number 929, G. Michael Caggiano, Jr., Plymouth Sign Company Incorporated, South Yarmouth, Mass. Request for variance from Raynham zoning bylaws, section 6.6.9-4, signs requiring permits to allow a 20-foot building sign instead of a 15-foot allowed, to replace a 40-foot long sign at 325 New State Highway, Assessors Map 14, Lot 222, Raynham. Anyone wishing to be heard on this matter should appear at the time and place designated. Copy of the plan and application may be viewed in full at the Raynham Town Clerk's office during scheduled business hours. Published in the Taunton Gazette on November 15th and November 22nd, 2016, and the abutters list signed by John Letty.
Thank you. Would all those who intend to give testimony with respect to this matter, please stand. Another single? Good. Come on up, state your name, and present the reasons for making the petition.
Good evening. My name is Mike Caggiano from Plymouth Sign Company, and I'm representing Mattress Firm. And what we'd like to do, what was read, is we remove a 40-foot sign and replace it with a 20-foot sign. The code allows 15, but proportionally, we feel that the sign will look great on the building, and being reduced from the 40, I think the 20 will look really nice.
Any particular reason why you want to make the change?
I'm sorry?
Is there any particular reason why you're making the change at all?
We're making the change from Mattress Firm because Sleepy's has been bought out by Mattress Firm. Yes, sorry.
All right. Anything else you wish to add?
No, thank you.
Do you have any questions or any comments?
No questions or comments.
Aaron?
I do. Has the sign been made?
No.
Okay. Have you compared, now you just said you liked the 20-foot sign, correct?
Yeah, we think that the 20-foot sign would look great on the building.
Okay. Have you tried a similar schematic with the 15-foot sign?
We did not, but I know, with the size of the letters that are there, that we're proposing at 23-inch letters on the word mattress, if we reduce it down to 15, it brings the lettering down also, which will bring it down to approximately around 16 inches high.
Will the 16 inches in height still be visible from Route 44?
I don't believe it will be as visible, no.
But it'll still be visible?
Yeah, it would be visible, yes.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Any other questions or comments?
No other questions.
I have no questions. Is there anything else that you wish to add, sir?
No, thank you, no.
Any of the board members wish to add?
No, thank you.
None.
In that case, I would announce that the board is going to executive session. All may remain, but none may participate. Thank you. Aaron?
I just want to discuss one thing for a moment. Across the street at Seasons, we had a discussion about the 15-foot sign. They went through the same process. I guess it's not directly across the street, of course,
Yeah.
maybe a quarter of a mile east of this
Mhm.
point. We had the same discussion, and Seasons complied with the requirements of this
Mhm.
board. I like the improvement from the slovenly 40-foot sign down to the 20.
Yep.
I want to make sure that my decision is consistent with what we required of Seasons. And so I'm kind of in the air on this one.
Is it in keeping with the rest of the signs on that strip mall?
I should have asked that. I don't, from memory, I don't know. We don't have that here in the photograph. I would think this is probably closer to what it looks like. And it's not disproportionate.
No.
I just want to make sure the decisions are consistent from this board.
It's a tall order.
Well, we could try.
Yeah. My feeling is the sign as proposed, I don't think derogates from the situation at that strip mall. And in fact, they're actually improving what's there now by cutting it down and getting rid of a couple of ugly signs and replacing it with one sign that I don't think is, I don't think it derogates from the neighborhood or from the structure that it's on. So I looked at it more as swapping a 40-foot item for a 20-foot item, and
And that, the 20-foot difference being an improvement.
yeah, the 20-foot being an improvement.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think,
I
Charlie?
absolutely agree.
You go along with
It's an
that?
improvement, I will go along with that, yes.
Okay.
I'll go along.
Anything else?
I'm convinced.
Vote?
I make a motion to approve the permit.
Second.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. The board has voted to approve your petition. Anyone have any objection to the decision may file the appeal to the Superior Court and file that appeal with the town clerk within 20 days of the filing of the board's decision with the town clerk. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to, if I could say one more thing, please. I'd like to thank Maureen. She was excellent on helping us, helping me get the permits together, and she was really great to work with. Thank you.
Thank you. Actually going to want to raise. And last but not least,
Public notice, the Raynham Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Wednesday, November 30th, 2016, 7 p.m. at the Raynham Veterans Memorial Town Hall, 558 South Main Street, to consider petition number 930, Jennifer Banks Oldfield and Thompson Properties LLC, Thompson Manager, Raynham, Mass. Request for special permit in accordance with the Raynham zoning bylaws, section 7.4, specific uses allowed by special permit, to allow the conversion of a single-family home to include an in-law apartment at Lot 5, Church Street, Assessors Map 18, Lot 19-2B, Raynham. Anyone wishing to be heard on this matter should appear at the time and place designated. Copy of the plan and application may be viewed in full at the Raynham Town Clerk's office during scheduled business hours. It is published in the Taunton Gazette on November 15th and November 22nd, 2016. And the list of abutters signed by John Letty.
just for the record, the participating board members are Aaron Stroney, Charles Carey, and myself, Carl Verana. Would all those who intend to give testimony please rise?
Chairman Glenn.
Solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give this board shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Thank you. Be seated, please. Mr. Brennan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. My name is Ed Brennan. I'm an attorney with an office at 1 Church Green in Taunton. I represent the applicant, Ms. Oldfield, and the property owner, Thompson Properties. As you can see from the plan, this is a construction, actually it's construction of a new home on Church Street, and Ms. Oldfield is proposing an in-law apartment for her parents in the basement. The plans and the schedule of the areas show 750 square feet of living area, with the entrance coming down from the upstairs through a staircase to the second floor. There's an entranceway through the garage, and those are the two entrances and exits. The purpose is for her parents to live with them. It is new construction, so we would have to condition the special permit on the issuance of the occupancy permit for the new building first and then the conversion. So that's how we propose to do this. It's the schedule of the living area is set forth on the plan, and it shows the particular areas and the total square footage at 750 square feet.
One question I forgot to ask the other applicant, so I'll ask you, sir. It's all electric heat downstairs. In the kitchen, what's the heating source for the range?
It's all HVAC,
So hot air?
hot air, yes.
Hot air.
And on the kitchen, so is it forced out, what's the fuel source for the forced hot air?
Is it
It's gas.
natural gas?
Okay. And has this, construction hasn't started or has?
Oh, yes, it's under construction, but, we can't build out the basement until we get the special permit, but it would have to be, because your bylaw says conversion, it would have to be a sequence of exercising the special permit after the occupancy permit issues for the main house.
Nothing else for me, thank you.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
I don't have any questions or comments at this time.
I have no questions. Do you wish to add anything else, Mr. Stern?
No, sir, thank you.
Okay. The board will go into executive session. All may remain, but none may take part in the discussions. Mr. Carey, what's your feeling?
See the plans, it's falls within the bylaws and existing structure, and we have it appears that there's 3 exits and entrances, and I think that looks good.
Mr. Stroni? I don't have any problems with it. It complies. And it's a good-looking building. I'm sure it'll be a
Nice home.
nice addition,
Nice
a
house.
nice home. And it takes good care of people who need to be taken care of, and that's wonderful. Okay. So the board will go, are you ready for a vote?
I'm ready for a vote, make a motion to approve the permit.
Okay, Sergeant, yes?
Yes.
Yes, yes. The board has approved your petition unanimously. Anyone have any objections to the decision may file the appeal to the Superior Court and file the appeal with the town clerk within 20 days of the filing of the board's decision with the town clerk. Thank you.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Good luck.
And if I didn't vote for these two, I'd be a total hypocrite, because I have no more apartment in my house.
Oh, do you?